The following video may not be suitable for children 13 and under. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, Enotabi here with a third-party Transformers unboxing. Today we're going to take a look at Magic Square's MS-B33 Deadly, or their version of Perceptor. Picked this up a couple weeks ago before I went on vacation from the Chosen Prime. So glad to have it. Put a link in the description below. I think you can still find this. This is one of the few Perceptors I think that's out there. Maybe an older version you can find. Not a lot of versions of Perceptor in general. You know, there's Fans Toys MP scale, and there's the Titans Return and the G1 and probably some other versions, but not a whole lot out there for this character that plays a nice little scene in the movie. So glad to have him, glad to add him to the collection, and he's limited on accessories, but we're going to take a look at everything he comes with. We'll start off with the packaging, take him out of the box, transform him, and take a look at everything that inside the packaging, what we think of the character and the figure itself. So real quick before I get started on that, I wanted to thank you for checking out the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Watch 1,000 videos if you don't mind. I'm trying to get the watch hours up. Check out my community tab. I've become a Entertainment Earth affiliate, so if you find something there, I put links up there. Click the link and I get a little share or percentage or whatever if you end up buying something. So it goes towards helping the channel, and really any money I will ever get on this channel won't do anything but go right back into buying more figures and stuff to go to the channel. So I haven't made a dime on YouTube at all in any way, shape, or form or any way. So if I ever make anything, it won't be anything but just go back into figures. So if you could do that, that would help me out a lot. Check out the other Rejecticons. It's Kato's Collection, Larkin's Lair, and Started New Spy 82. And real quick, we'll get started. All right, packaging here. Magic Square is doing the solid box. Got Perceptor here on the front. Nice artwork on the top, just a Magic Square. Got the little alien MS-B33, the shadow of the microscope, Magic Square Deadly. I'm a big Magic Square fan. And sad onion and all the stuff not to do. Don't eat it, don't look at it too long, you know, all that good stuff. So that's pretty much it. Not much to the packaging. I do like the way they do it though. You get the G1 vibe from the packaging from these guys, so good job for that. All right, let's open up and see what we got. All right, like I said, pretty limited in accessories. We've got the instructions here. See how many steps we got. I don't think this guy will be too complicated, but you never know. Got a card. There it is. Same artwork is on the box. Here's the stats. And here's the instructions. Let's see what we got. Sometimes these guys will fool you. You think it's going to be a very easy transformation. It ends up being quite a bit. So we got 23 steps. Okay. That's about what I guessed. Anyway, not bad. Turns from robot to microscope. I don't see anything about another mode like tank mode or anything like that. So that's it for that. He comes with one gun, and it's his kind of trademark plaster, black plastic with some nice detailing. Pretty much it there. No paint. And then we get to the figure itself. Oh man, ooh, this is nice. This is really solid. Nothing floppy here. Just a point-on head sculpt. Man, that looks really great. Chest looks fantastic, translucent. We've got a kind of a dark bluish, not dark, but I don't know what kind of color this is. Let me know what color you think this is. It's a blue, but it's kind of a, I don't know. Anyway, red, black feet. Got the lens right there. Can we look through it? No, it's solid, like plastic. Thought it might have a lens in it or something. The back of them looks nice. A lot of detail in here, no hollow bits. Everything looks solid. We've got the turn wheels on the arms. All right, we'll take a look at articulation. Head's on the ball. He'll look down. Look. It'll look super up. Wow. Okay. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, you can do that. Arm will go out to there. Go all the way around. We've got rotation. Ooh, that's tight. That rotates at the bicep there, but that's super tight. So, got elbow bend. More than 90. Do the hands rotate? The hands do rotate. Okay, that's good. We got waist rotation. We've got ab crunch. Part of transformation too, a bit. Leg out to there. Leg forward. Leg back. Leg forward is limited by, well, you got a hip skirt here. Okay, so you can fold it up, get it more if you want to do that. We've got a knee bend. Leaves a gap there, but that's about it on that. Rotation at the joint there. And then we've got ankle rocker and a little bit of toe up and down. But that's part of transformation as well. So planar articulation here, and you got the I don't know what you call it, the viewfinder, or the lens, or whatever. You can adjust that a different way because that's on a swivel, kind of like a swivel hinge here on the back. So planar articulation looks great. We'll do a comparison here against a couple figures just to see how he looks. Adjust him so he stands still and fair. And then let's put him over here, and then we're going to do some comparisons. All right, here he is beside Magic Square Cliff Jumper, and I think that looks fine. Cool looking little character. I think that scales pretty well with Perceptor here, so not too bad on that. Let's see what's next. Here he is beside New Age Darius, so their version of Galvatron, and I think that scales very nicely. Even though two different companies, they tend to be able to combine them sometimes. It depends. Sometimes the scales are not exactly right, and it seems like Magic Square and New Age have both changed the way they do business with the scale sometimes. So I think this looks fine. And while this might be a little bigger, this is MechFans Toys Blaster. I think the Magic Square version, which is much smaller, is too small. So I'll make this work for right now. I don't think it's too terribly big, but I don't think it looks as bad either. So not too bad. So that's MechFans Toys, New Age, and the Magic Square comparisons. All right, let's go through and transform it and take a look at it in telescope mode, microscope mode, That's it. All right. All right, first thing we're going to do is rotate this. One neat little thing I'll point out is you can flip this piece up here, and you can put the telescopic piece on either side of him. So that's a neat little function. So rotate this to the side, just get out of the way. Take the arms, rotate up this way, flip them around. Either way you can do it. All right, we're going to undo the panel here. Pull that down, and then we're going to fold the hands in. That one folds in really easily. So next one, we're going to do the same thing. Just get it right there, that tab, and fold that hand in like that. Close that back. Next step, we're going to take and rotate at the waist. Around like that. So he's basically, at this point, exposed backwards. So then we're going to take the legs, rotate up here, rotate up here. Then I'm going to take the red section of the leg right here and rotate straight up like that. And you can sort of see some things happening already here, but do the same thing over here on this side like that. Just keep him basically looking like this. I'm sorry if you hear my stomach growling on the camera. It's because I am super hungry. I just got off work and haven't ate any supper yet. I'm working on a video for Transformers because I'm dedicated. I don't make any money, but I'm dedicated. All right, next up. All right, next up, we're going to do the legs here. That's where I went from there. There's a tab here. fold that piece down, and you'll just kind of, and I don't know why it's, there it goes, it pops out like that. So you want to take the toe and fold the toe over 90 degrees and take the heel. It doesn't explain this so much clearly in the instructions, so so just watch it. Take this piece and fold in and push this down to where it's even. So there's a slot here and a tab here on this tread, and you just want to get this out of the way. Take there so that tread tabs into that, and you can peg it in like that. So, and then you just do that on the other side. Same thing, look over it again. Excuse me. Pull this piece out, fold the toe over 90, take the heel, fold the heel in, push it pretty much where it's even, and then take the tread and tab into. It isn't really, I guess you could put, I'm scared to like press that so much. Let's not press it. So it's supposed to be even here, and the tread just tabs in that slot. So I may have to come back and clean it up. So just come out here, and then what you want to do is take the leg and fold the leg like this. I'm going to clean this up. Same thing over here, fold it in, and do that. Yeah, I got to tab them in better. On the back of the leg here, just so you can see it, there's a slot. It's a tab here, and you're going to tab into that. All right, let's get you. Come on, do it on camera. All right, there we go. All right. So like I said, you're gonna get him to kind of looking like this right here. Go ahead and take the chest plate, fold that down like that. Then there's two pieces here on this chest. You can fold these up like that. Come on. Fold them up like that. Come around here to the back. And this is that part I was talking about earlier. Take that and just pull it back. And then you can sort of pull this piece like that. So you're really seeing where it's coming together. All right. Let me go around to the other side. All right. So next step is I just basically fold this out of the way. So what you want to do is on this head piece here, you want to fold it around. Bring it back inside. So it's, you can take the head and fold flat right there. So you want those pieces looking like that. And then I'm still having some confusion about how this exactly is coming together, because the instructions sometimes on Magic Square are not the clearest. So I think what we're going to have to do is undo these pieces here. Nope. I think these pieces are on a hinge. Like that. And this will go together, I think. While this folds back and rotates around. I don't know. I got to look at it again because it doesn't seem the clearest to me. I know this back piece is going to snap together. Oh, let me take a look at it. Okay. I've got it. So basically what you want to do here is, and don't look so sad, Perceptor. Sad Perceptor in there. This piece here in the chest, you want to take these two boxes, bring them up, and they're going to snap together. Or form a box together, I guess you could say. Like this. And there's actually this little slot in there for them to peg together. You see how tight this is? Wow, that's amazing. We'll get some of this cleaned up. It's just kind of gets in the way. Man, that is super tight joint right there. God, I don't want to break that. Anyway, so that's going to tab together like that. And these two pieces, there's a, if you look right there, there's a slot where this goes. Tabs into the top of that, tabs into this. And while this mode is I'm not a fan of this. You take this piece and you're gonna bring this down like that. This piece will actually fold out to the sides here. And then you can bring your lens here, and there's your telescope. And we'll get this cleaned up, but that's the basics of it. This joint here is so tight on this arm. I am super scared to adjust it too much here. Let's get it cleaned up, take a look at it. Okay, real quick, couple things. This piece right here, you may have missed it. Let's watch me in transformation. This piece rotates around and tabs down in this slot. You see the gap there? It's just because everything is not lining up perfectly right. Like I said, this arm right here is so amazingly tight in this joint. Man, that's so scary. And that's what I hate. God, I just can't move it. I'm not willing to risk it here on the camera. But fix that part right there. I would say I've got a few issues here, and let's just call them what they are. That joint is way too tight in the arms. This mode is not the cleanest looking mode by far. It's got a lot of pins. Here's the back of it. It doesn't look that bad, but once again, you see where these tabs are supposed to tab into the arm here. There we go. Been seeing this on Magic Square. Some of this where the plastic is not, that one will not go in. It's too big for that slot. So can't get it to work. Not worth breaking it. So it kind of breaks that right there. So definitely not a fan of the alt mode. I think it looks really nice in robot mode, but I have got a few issues. That arm joint's too tight. Slots and tabs not picking in the best in the world. And it just doesn't look that clean to me. Yeah, it's a telescope, I get it. I mean a microscope, but it just doesn't clean up that well. Still seeing this issue that I saw. Had this same issue with the Stunicons where the tabs are not tabbing in correctly. So you can see it right there. It will not go. It's like it's just a hair too big to go into that slot. And you can trim it down. That's what I'll do. But this is out of the box review directly. You know the figure. That's the way I review stuff. I'm not going to fix everything and make it look nice and say, oh, it's the greatest figure ever seen. There are some definite issues here with my copy. I'll work on trying to loosen up that joint later on. But I think this part is very neat. Like I said, the knob is adjustable. There's no actual lens or anything. A lot of movement you can do with it. See how that comes loose from there. Now that I've got it, but it tabs down in there. And then you've got the tray right there. So overall, I don't think it's too egregious, but definitely some issues with the transformation. It's a little bit more complicated than what you would expect too. So not surprising. Sometimes Magic Square does it on some of their figures where you think they'd be a lot easier. Most namely, their Megatron. The Megatron with legs, the gun mode, terrible to me. One of the worst things Magic Square has ever done. But overall, it's not too bad. I'd say where this figure really excels in is robot mode. I think it looks fantastic on the shelf with other characters. I showed you the combinations and comparisons. If you want to keep it in alt mode, I'd say maybe you'll have better luck with yours. All right. I want to thank you for watching this video. Like I said in the beginning of it, check out the other Rejecticons. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This has been a review of the Magic Square Deadly or their version of Perceptor. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you like the assault mode? Do you have this figure? Is your copy a little bit better? I've seen some QC issues with Magic Square stuff lately, mainly with tabs and things like that, that I wish they would get a little bit better on. So let me know in the comments. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, check out the Reject Cons, subscribe to the channel, like, share, care, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. See you down the road.